Well, it's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, it's been a minute since I made any video, so I want to apologize to everybody. It's been a bit of a crazy time here in Vegas, but getting right back to it. Expect a whole slew of videos coming out today and in the coming days, but a lot to catch up on. So let's come out the box swinging like Muhammad Ali. So great news, just amazing news in the welterweight division. This is actually news that I've been waiting for quite some time. This is the news that I've really been excited about for a long time, and that's the news that your main man, Lynn, Massachusetts' very own Speedy Rashidi Ellis, he has finally escaped the grasp and the clutches and just the damn near blackballing ways of Golden Boy Promotions, and now he's moving on with his career. We can finally get excited about the prospect of what's going to happen with Rashidi Ellis' career next, and that is now the fact that he's announced that he signed with PBC. Yes, Rashidi Ellis is signed with PBC, and I think this is a great move for his career because, Rashidi Ellis for a long time has been one of the most talented welterweights in the world. I mean, beat some good contenders and prospects on the way up, like Eddie Gomez. He had that really famous knockout against Eddie Gomez. His last fight, which I think was probably the best win of his career to date, which by the way, that win has aged very well. Alexis Rocha, who's gone on since the loss in 2020 to Ellis, he's won like 3 or 4 fights. The one most notably a couple weeks ago against Blair the Flair Cobbs. So, Rashidi Ellis can fight his ass off. And for a long time, I wanted to see guys like Virgil Ortiz fight Rashidi Ellis. But now that he's on, quote unquote, this side of the street with PBC and Al Heyman, I mean, the possibilities are endless. I mean, we're talking about maybe Rashidi Ellis fighting an Earl Spence Jr., maybe Rashidi Ellis fighting a Yordenis Ugas, maybe Rashidi Ellis fighting Jaron Boots Ennis. I mean, that would be a great fight because it's been really sad seeing like Ennis and Virgil Ortiz and these younger guys get all the shine when in all reality, Rashidi Ellis deserves to be mentioned right next to those guys. So now that he's on this side of the street, there's no reason why we shouldn't see Rashidi Ellis against Ugas, against Spence, against Crawford, against Jaron Ennis and Keith Thurman, and the list goes on and on of the options they have available at PBC. So, now it's great because now people like myself who like Rashidi Ellis, like I've been covering him for a long time, going all the way back to like when I used to do my little prospect review series, and I don't gotta sit here and complain and bitch and moan about how he's being mistreated by Golden Boy. Like, the past is the past. Now we're in a new era now. And I had actually reposted the thing on his page about his announcement going to PBC, and he had messaged me himself, Rashidi Ellis, saying that it's time to get these belts. So he's very much about the smoke. He's very much about getting those big fights, and he deserves those big fights because this is a young man, a young fighter that, when he's been put up against good opposition, not only has he performed, but performed in an exceptional fashion against like the likes of Rocha, against the likes of Eddie Gomez and guys like that. So I'm very excited. I think this is going to add a new layer of intrigue to the welterweight division. I'm throwing his name in the hat. If you Errol Spence, if you Jaron Ennis, if you're Terrence Crawford, if you're anybody under the PBC umbrella, you got to come see Speedy Rashidi Ellis. But that's the news, man. I mean, not much more to say than that, but I'm overjoyed. I'm happy. I couldn't be happier for this guy because, like I said, he deserves these big fights. He deserves to show the what we can do. I think, look, people can have their opinions on fighters. They can say this guy can do this, he can't do that. But every fighter, especially at that top level, when they're showing themselves to be very, very high-level prospects and contenders, every fighter deserves that chance on the big stage to show what it is they can do. And I'm just glad I'm glad for Rashidi Ellis because, like I said, I know how good he is. A lot of people in the boxing know how good he is. Now it's up to Al Heyman, PBC, and the fine folks over there to do right by Rashidi Ellis and put him in those big fights. And listen, he hasn't fought in a while, so I'm not even gonna be mad if he fights like a Mario Barrios or someone like that, just to get the cobwebs off. But I just want to see him active again. I want to see more of Rashidi Ellis on my television screen come 2022 and in the years to come. But yeah, you guys can make of that what you will. Rashidi Ellis is now an Al Heyman PBC fighter, so He's escaped the clutches and the slavery of Golden Boy Promotions. They had him on the shelf like an old action figure. They had him on the shelf after he beat Alexis Rocha. And it was almost like, man, it was almost like, damn, you didn't do what you were supposed to do and lose to Alexis Rocha, so you're gonna get punished for it. So, you know, good things come to those who wait. You know, God rewards the diligent and the ones that work hard, and he's definitely one of those types of people. So, you know, now we can finally move past Golden Boy. We can finally move past just calling Rashidi Ellis a talented fighter who was Canelo's sparring partner and all that stuff. It's time for the world to find out just how good Rashidi Ellis is, and I want to find out how good he is. I'm sure he wants to find out how good he is, and I think it would be a great benefit to the welterweight division and the sport of boxing at large if they found out how good he is by putting him in those big fights. So I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys give me your take down below. What do you think about Rashidi Ellis signing a PBC? Who do you want to see him fight first, realistically? And yeah, give me all that down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on True School Sports, the home of boxing. If you made it this far, do me a favor and do yourself a damn favor. Hit that subscribe button and surely you will not be disappointed. You know, True School Sports bringing you the latest and greatest, the untouchable, you know, boxing content, interviews, news videos, breakdowns, live fight reaction extravaganza. We've got a great community of people here, boxing fans all over the world, from America to the UK to Australia and on and on and on. So join the empire today. Hit that subscribe button. Take care and God.